been with the department 17 years, so I've pretty much seen it, a variety of all of what a police officer sees. Okay. This is a forensics class, so a lot has to go within this, field. Okay, because in our line of duty, if something happens, okay, what kind of weapon was used? What kind of evidence is at the scene? Sometimes burglars, smash and grab. They smash something to steal something inside the vehicle, they cut themselves, there's blood there. Guess what? There's evidence there that we can retrieve to identify the suspect. Okay, from the fingerprints, okay, to the blood, to hair, all that stuff can be retrieved. The initial officer at the scene can get a lot of evidence out there, but it's a proper way of how to get it, because if it happens to your car or your parents' vehicle, you would want to catch that and find out who did it, and you would want to press charges, correct? Because somebody's got to pay for that broken window or some sort, or somebody kicks in your front door, footprint, they leave a big, Converse footprint on there, okay, and they start photographing it and start determining what size, all that stuff. So it's very crucial, all the evidence that's collected out there to get a proper, suspect and a conviction. It's not just arresting the person, but at the end of the day, when they go to court, you want some real good evidence that's going to convict this person. Okay, and there's certain steps, and I was explaining to your teacher here that for future reference, maybe next time the classes can go to our PD and see our crime scenes unit, and you'll be surprised what they all do and how they do it. So everything that I see here, that's a daily basis for them. Okay, so from pliers, from a burglary of a building that they pry open the door, or they bust a lock of some sort and they leave the marks there, they're going to look at that. Fingerprint identification, there's certain people that are certified in identifying fingerprint. Okay, residue, the ballistics on the firearm, they can go back and see, okay, hey, this is a type of weapon that was used. The casings, try to get see if we can get some fingerprints off the casings, determine who it was, how many rounds were fired on the, all that forensics, autopsies, go to autopsies and let the doctor do the autopsy and find out, get their report, the cause of death. All that plays a crucial role. But at the very end, it's how properly the officer writes his report. Okay, write the report. You gotta write it. You gotta write it real good, from start to finish. From why were you there, to what you collected, to what you saw, and what all these everything gets tagged. It correlates all together. All that information is good to get that person. Who's got social media? Basically everybody. No? Good. Yeah. You don't want to be part of the drama. No. Well, Thomas Jefferson here at college, right? No.
Syndrome.
Yeah. So, how easy is it easy for this to go viral? Somebody says something, boom. It just boom. And then if somebody puts it on, and you're right here, you tag yourself at the school. It's your login, and how easy is that? And then I did it as a joke. Well, it's not a joke. It's serious when you're disrupting class in a public education environment facility. You can't do that. You're gonna have to, you're gonna be responsible. Everybody's gonna be on the edge, or people are gonna cancel school because of this. You're gonna have people searching the building, and just to double make sure that there's, that's not really, because the parents, they're gonna get that message, and what is the school doing? So briefly, like I was telling Ms. Garza here, you know, when she interviewed me and she asked these questions, and I said, yeah, there's a lot of things that have changed. What's the perception of the police officer right now? Okay, it just depends what part of the country you are. Okay, I can say on our end here, on our department, as I was explaining to her, you know, we have a good community. A good community that we serve, and the reason for that is because the proper training, the interaction with the citizens. Once you start losing trust with the community, that's when your problems start arising. Okay, you go somewhere upstate where you have all these shootings, it's quick to blame things. Okay, we are constantly training. We're constantly, you know, out in the community, and we get a lot of feedback, positive feedback. I was telling her, you know, once a month, at least every other 2 weeks, somebody from an organization is thanking our department. And like I told her, all it is, you know, all we need from, you know, we really don't need, you know, stuff. It's, you know, just a simple thank you is enough. Okay, we provide a service to the community here. Okay, as you know, McAllen is the largest you know, city here in Hidalgo, and actually it's the largest police department in the valley. So we're all everywhere. Okay, any given day, any weekend, especially like right now, Easter, it's at least 200,000 people going in and out of the city. So police work is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the ones that are looking at that field. Okay, it's not really a Monday through Friday job. You know, 9 to 5. No, it's not really. It's not that easy. Okay, you're gonna miss birthdays. You're gonna miss some anniversaries. You know, parties, because somebody's gotta be out there in the street. Christmas, New Year's, Easter this Sunday. We're gonna have people out there at the parks, you know, patrolling. And those are our busiest days out on patrol. So, you know, the police department here, we have a variety of different units for different things. Okay, from our patrol, which handles all the ones that you see out on the street in the units, to, you know, traffic enforcement, which are the motorcycles, our bicycles, K9, our bomb unit. You know, we have a variety of units, investigations, different kinds of investigators. Okay, the training facility, the training academy, all that kind of stuff. SWAT, we have all that. The only thing that we're lacking, probably, which we don't really need, is like I was telling her, helicopter, because we have so much support out here from Border Patrol, Customs, Homeland, and DPS. So there's no need for that. They're always nearby if we need their assistance. So it takes a special person to become a police officer. Okay, it's not about the uniform, like I was telling her. I was explaining to her. Yeah, anybody can, you know, just to look cool or have that, you know, presence. Is what you do with that big responsibility that's going to affect it. You have if that person, you have a negative encounter, that's going to stay with you for a long time. That's going to stay with you. You know, it's when you get pulled over for a traffic violation, you know, you're going to remember that. You're going to remember it more if that officer was rude to you, or being, you know, not being very nice. Of course, when you're getting pulled over, it's not really, you know, chances are 50-50, ticket or no ticket. So, like I said, we, you know, no, it's metal.
So have you ever been shot at?
Nope.
Have you ever shot someone?
No, I think.
See, now we're getting to the good questions here. So, she asked, have I ever been shot at? No. Okay. I can tell you right now, that's why you're always on your toes. You know, I've been to enough funerals that, you know, because I'm on the honor guard, and actually I'm the honor guard commander. I've been to a lot of funerals around the state, the ones that you see now, you know, around the state, you know, San Antonio, Houston, you know, all those people have been shot. They've never had a chance. They never had a chance. They never saw it coming. So that's what kind of a career that is. You never know. You cannot treat it that it's a daily, it's a same old. No, it changes. There's no such thing as a routine traffic stop. Each traffic stop is different. So, you want to see how it goes back? Yeah, yeah, shot at. Have I pulled my weapon out? Yes, of course. Especially, you know, businesses after dark, middle of the night. Apparently, you know, the alarm goes off. You don't know what you're going into. You're not just gonna go walk in. Hey, anybody here? No, you gotta be able.